Hello, this is Shag, and today on Helper to Hero, how to give an exotic bird a concussion in 2 steps. AKA Birdon. Step 1. Down and be in midair. Step 2. Repeat step 1. That's his most effective way of doing damage. He's also got this, which always shoots middle up down, and doesn't do much damage at all, but you can use it to get more hits in after you do other things. He has a dash attack, which is occasionally useful because it has some invulnerability frames. And you can dash and hit the thing in midair to do this at an angle, which is not usually a good idea because it just gets me slammed into things more often than not. So yeah, there's also a throw, which I'll have to demonstrate when I get an object. Ding! Ding! It's time for Birdon! That was silly. Geronimo! I think the shockwaves do more than actual bodily contacts, as a general rule, but hey, drop an apple. Do it. Do it! Come on. There's Shuttle Loop. Shuttle Loop is a 2-part equation. I'll demonstrate when I don't completely wreck something. Whoops. You can do that, and if you never press A again, it won't actually do the loop work. Enemies thrown in that manner don't do any damage, though. You have to go through the loop to do damage. Unfortunately for Shuttle Loop, you stop being invincible at the very end of the loop, which usually means you're inside of something. So it isn't the greatest. Krako is like never on the ground, so you can't really shockwave him effectively. You just have to sort of chase after him and pelt him with bees. If you try to shuttle loop a Waddle Doo, you'll end up inside of Krako and probably get hurt unless he's almost dead and that kills him. And again, that doesn't do damage. See, I tried it there, but there we go. Unfortunately, Krako's kind of slow for Birdon. King DDD, on the other hand, no effort required. And with Dynablade, we're back to being kinda slow. Shuttle Loop will hit Dynablade twice, but you'll still get hit. That means you can execute her a little bit early, though. I'm not sure how much damage the dashing attack does relative to the feather shot, but it's nice to add it in for variety, at least. This guy's all about timing. Or spamming until the timing just happens to work out, because you can spam quick enough. I can see how you might use the angled shot, like, away, like to go in the same direction he's going, to maybe hit him with more shockwaves. But, eh. Not worth it. Bam. Camelio Arm, kind of annoying. He doesn't spend a whole lot of time on the ground either. And he does that little hop, so it's kind of hard to hit him. You gotta try and capitalize on it. And remember, not to get eaten. I don't think you really have to remind people not to get eaten, though. That's just sort of a natural instinct. Alright, the first two mini-bosses here and their spastic movements can be kind of annoying when you're trying to hit them with a shockwave. I didn't mean to do that in an angle. I like just doing that to them sometimes, because it seems like an embarrassing way to finish them off. You can actually use Shuttle Loop to kill them fairly easily, too. The last two bosses there aren't a problem. Twin Woods is vulnerable to shenanigans, but also you're prone to get hit by his breath if you don't really try that hard. Which I apparently didn't. Heavy Lobster. Not a whole lot to say about this guy, weaves himself over quite a bit. One thing I forgot to mention, actually, is that because of Wing's unique way of flight, it doesn't, like, deteriorate over time like the other helpers do. Or at least if it does, it's not as much. So you can always get as much height as you need. Computer virus. You can only reasonably expect to do an average of 78 per turn against the computer virus, which is not really an only sort of number, because it's not bad. Bird isn't bad in general, it's just kind of stupid. And I meant Wing. For some reason, I keep thinking that the ability is Bird instead of Wing. It is possible to do more or less than 78 if your timing is kind of off, or if you also hit them with your body. Or if you mix your buttons up like an idiot. That's okay. He didn't even get killed by the shockwave there, so that actually must do at least 15 damage. Well, Dragon didn't stay down very long that time. The Feather Shot is pretty good against defending against the Dragon's attacks. Not that the Talons are hard to defend against. But if he does the wind thing... Aw, come on. There you go. So it has its uses. I think I need to be closer to him. Yeah, that worked a lot better. I hit him 4 times there and only did the shockwave twice, and the second one didn't even land. Meta Knight. Bird power is pretty mobile, so I'm just gonna call it Bird on purpose. Meta Knight isn't too much of a problem, unless he decides to be a problem. Again, Shuttle Loop, not always worth it. That was a little bit terrible. Or painful, at least. Alright. This guy is very systematic, as always. 1 shockwave. 1 or 2 feathers. There we go. Just 1 shockwave there. Oops. didn't mean to do that in an angle. It's easy to do on accident. Phase 2, not that much different from Phase 1. Except you can hit it fewer times. Spoilers. This is actually my second take, because I thought my first one was kind of sloppy. I think this one's going better. Whoops. No! Just die! Darn it! You are escaping your last... There you go. Yeah, that went better. So, Wing, like I said, not that bad, but it looks pretty stupid. Like, you're just ramming your head on the ground over and over. Well, yeah. So, also I don't think it's not one of my personal favorites. I don't like it that much. But next time, Biospark. Ninja is really fun in this mode. And next time, Bonkers, where you'll have a video that's really short. So you have some stuff to look forward to. Yup. Oh man, I hope you're really looking forward to the finale when we do Sword again, ha 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 ha!